Caleb Pouch, Hayden Tobias, Chase Hipp, and Tyler Wood. Congratulations, gentlemen. All right, our first senior for Plymouth. First senior we have here is Grant Anderson. He's being escorted tonight by his parents, Matt and Heidi Anderson. Grant started playing basketball this year. He also participates in football, where he was a 3-year letter winner, a 4-time All-Firelands academic. He was voted a captain this year, an honorable mention, and all-conference this season. Grant also participates in track, where he would be a 4-year letter winner and a 4-year All-Firelands academic. Grant placed in the conference meet during his junior year and was most improved during his sophomore year. Grant's also involved in student council. He was the junior class president. He's a member of National Honor Society, marching, concert, and pep band. He was in the Firelands Conference Honor Band and National University Honor Band, Drama Club, Buckeye Boys State. He was chosen as the Outstanding Math Student twice, won the American Legion Americanism test 3 times locally and for Richard County. In his spare time, he works for Cass Township, and he runs his own lawn care business on the side. Grant plans to attend Ohio State ATI and major in animal science to become a meat inspector or take over his lab instructor's job at Pioneer. His advice to future players is to go out for every sport possible and to be accountable. Grant Anderson. Next, we have Lex Gross. Lex is escorted tonight by his mother, Patty Reinhardt. Lex has been playing basketball since the 2nd grade. He's earned 3 varsity letters in basketball and was 2nd team All-Firelands academic. Lex also participates in basketball. He's earned 3 varsity letters in baseball, He was an honorable mention All-Firelands Conference during his sophomore year. He was also honorable mention All-District 9. In his junior year, he was 1st team All-Conference and 1st team All-District 9. His hobbies include hanging out with friends. His plans are to attend Terrace State, where he plans on playing baseball and to become a physical therapist in the future. His favorite memory is going to the Eastern Ohio Team Camp. The accomplishment he is most proud of is having the opportunity to play college baseball. His advice for younger players is to never take time for granted. Always play as hard as you can and enjoy every minute. Lex Gross. Our next senior is Jackson Bays. Jackson is escorted by his parents, Liza and Justin Bays. Jackson started playing basketball in kindergarten. He has earned 2 varsity letters in basketball. He received an academic letter all 4 years. He was nominated as Student of the Month multiple times during his high school career. He'll be graduating with an associate's degree in business from North Central State College in May. He plans on pursuing a bachelor's degree in business and finance following graduation. His hobbies include hanging out with friends and family. His favorite memory was playing hide and go seek, the overnight trip in Hocking Hills. The accomplishment he's most proud of is when last year's team won the sectional championship for the first time in 10 years. His advice for future players is to always play with a clear mind and always be there for your teammates. Jackson Bays. Our final senior is Jarrett Burrer. Jarrett is being escorted by his parents, Heather and Brian Burrer. Jarrett has lettered every year in basketball during high school. During his sophomore year, he was honorable mention All-Conference, honorable mention All-District 6, and honorable mention All-Northwest District. During his junior year, he was 1st team All-Conference, 1st team All-District 6, and 1st team All-Northwest District, and 3rd team All-Ohio. Jarrett has earned 4 letters in baseball, and during his sophomore year, he was 1st team All-Conference and honorable mention All-District 9. His junior year, he was 1st team All-Conference, 2nd team All-District, Firelands Conference Pitcher of the Year, and News Journal Pitcher of the Year. His hobbies include hanging out with friends and running rep on 2K and chilling with his family. He's undecided on a college at this point, but when he chooses one, he'll be pursuing a degree in business management. His favorite basketball memory was almost getting kicked out of the Eastern Ohio basketball camp during his sophomore year. The accomplishment he's most proud of is scoring his 1,000th point and being selected the Division 7 District 6 Player of the Year. His advice to future players is to play with confidence and let it fly if you're open. Jarrett Burrer. Congratulations and good luck to our seniors.
Time for a Friday night presentation of high school basketball here on the OH Report, and we bid you a warm welcome from Plymouth High School, where it's Firelands Conference action this evening as the Western Reserve Rough Riders visit the Plymouth Big Reds. Great crowd on hand tonight for senior night as the Big Red honor their 4 seniors. They come in at 14-7, taking on the Western Reserve Rough Riders, who are 10-9. A conference championship, still potential for the Big Red, but both of these teams have their sights set on their upcoming tourney openers. David Wilson courtside, great to have you with us, along with producer Adam Thompson and camera operator Jeremy Peoples. Looking forward to bringing you this one tonight. Second meeting between these two conference rivals. Western Reserve picked up perhaps their signature win of the season. That was back on February the 2nd when they defeated Plymouth 82-72. Our pregame show is just ahead. We'll delve into these teams a little more as we get closer to tip-off. It's Plymouth and Western Reserve, and our pregame show will continue right around the corner. You're watching Friday Night High School Basketball on the OH Report.
T-shirts. Anybody want T-shirts?
At Mechanics Bank, we're more than your local bank. We're your neighbors, your fans, and proud supporters of our local schools. From touchdowns to goals, classrooms to communities, we're here for you. Because at Mechanics Bank, our home field advantage is supporting you.
Your future starts here at Pioneer Career and Technology Center. At Pioneer, you'll gain real-world skills, hands-on training, and college credits, all while preparing for the jobs of tomorrow. Pioneer, preparing today's students for tomorrow's opportunities. Discover your future at Pioneer.
Local sports deserve to be done right. We're built for the communities that support the game. This isn't about one season. Every season matters because every game tells a story, and those stories don't stop at the final buzzer. We're here for every moment, big or small. Watch anytime, anywhere on your schedule, and it's always free to watch. This is the future of local sports. This is the OH Report.
back, my friends. Welcome back to Plymouth High School. It's the site of our Friday night presentation here. Firelands Conference action as Western Reserve comes in to take on the Plymouth Big Red. Our pregame show brought to you by McDonald's of Norwalk and Willard. David Wilson back here courtside. They're getting warmed up. A great crowd on hand as the seniors were honored here. It's the final regular season game for both of these teams. As we mentioned, Western Reserve, they're a couple games short on their slate due to some weather cancellations. They're 10-9, and the Plymouth Big Red at 14-7. Let's go ahead and take a look at our team spotlights, starting with the visitors from Western Reserve. They are coached by Chris Sheldon. They are coming off a loss in non-conference action. That was at home last Saturday. 69-66 the final score. They are scuffling a little here at the end of the season. 3 of their last 4 games have gone in the loss column, but they did have that big 10-point victory against Plymouth back on February the 2nd. You get a look at some of the coaching staff of the Rough Riders. Take a look at their player to watch tonight, and it's no surprise, it's the senior Chase Hipp. He had 20 points, 7 boards against Edison. Just a run-of-the-mill night for him. He is a 20-point machine, leading scorer, and also chips in a number of categories: 2 steals, 2 assists, 2 defense per night. So he's very active, not only distributing the ball, but on the defensive end as well. So we'll look forward to Chase Hipp, see how he fares tonight. He had a nice game against Plymouth when these teams played earlier this month. So checking the Big Red now, they have been an outstanding team all season. They are going to be a number 2 seed going into their sectional district, 14-7. Coming off a win at home Tuesday, 73-61. This is a team with 14 wins. They have 5 losses of 3 points or less, and some of those losses came when they were without their star player, Jarrett Burrer. As I mentioned, number 2 seed. You see some of their recent games there, coached by first-year head man Tim Bradford. Now, they still have conference title hopes alive. They have 4 conference losses. Meanwhile, Monroeville is playing tonight against South Central. Monroeville with 3 conference losses, so a South Central upset and a Plymouth win here could create a first-place tie for the Plymouth Big Red. Now, that game between Monroeville and South Central is on Channel 6, being carried on the OH Report, so you can see there as we get a live look in for that game. You can follow that on the OH Report as well. Taking a look at the player spotlight for those Big Red, and it's no surprise, Jarrett Burrer, one of the seniors honored this evening. Burrer just outstanding, and was so named as the Division VII Player of the Year in District 6. Quite an honor. He was a first-team All-District player last year. This year, he is the big man. He's averaging 19 points, 9 boards per night. Recently went over the 1,000 career point mark in his career. So it's the Plymouth Big Red and the Western Reserve Rough Riders in Firelands Conference action. We mentioned Big Red. They are number 2 in the Northwest 5 sectional district. They will be taking on Mansfield St. Peter's in their tourney opener next Thursday. As you get a look there at the bracket. So St. Peter's, and then a potential matchup with number 1 Calvert coming up on March 5th, but they will set their focus on Mansfield St. Peter's. Meanwhile, Western Reserve will be a number 8 seed in the Northwest 1 sectional district, and they have a game against number 1 seed Genoa area 1 week from tonight. That'll be their tournament opener. Well, we're just a couple of minutes away from the start of the ball game. When we come back in just a moment, we'll have the starting lineups for you and our keys to the game, and then the tip-off between the Big Red and the Rough Riders. That's all coming your way next, right here on the home of high school basketball, the OH Report.
At Mechanics Bank, we're more than your local bank. We're your neighbors, your fans, and proud supporters of our local schools. From touchdowns to goals, classrooms to communities, we're here for you. Because at Mechanics Bank, our home field advantage is supporting you.
Welcome back to our pregame show. Counting you down a little closer to tip-off. We have competition tonight. The worldwide leader is here. Not sure of that crew, but obviously cool with their sunglasses on. Plymouth and Western Reserve. Big game in the Firelands Conference to close out the regular season. Our pregame show brought to you by McDonald's of Norwalk and Willard. First off for Western Reserve and head coach Chris Sheldon. He'll go with Hayden Keith at one guard. He's a 6-foot senior, averaging 5 a game. Caleb Posh, the 5'8" senior guard, will start in the backcourt as well, a 6-foot senior. Now he pumps in 11 a game. Tyler Wood will start at a forward spot. He's 6'1" and a senior. Wood averages 4 points and 3 rebounds, and Chase Hipp will round out the starting lineup for the Rough Riders. The 6'2" senior averaging 14 points a game, second team all-district. So it's Keith and Posh, Tobias, Wood, and Hipp for Western Reserve. For Plymouth, Jarrett Burrer starts in the post, the 6'4" senior, 15, make it 19 points a game, 9 rebounds. Jackson Bays, the 5'10" senior, will start, averaging 4 a game. Isaiah Reynolds, the lone non-senior, he's a 6'5" sophomore. Reynolds, the lone non-senior, averaging 13.5 points a game. Lex Gross will start. He's a senior, 6'2", usually comes off the bench, 5 points and 3 rebounds. And Grant Anderson will round out the lineup, the 6'4" senior forward. Has not seen much varsity action this year, his first year of playing basketball in the program. He'll get the start here on senior night. So once again, it's Burrer, Bays, Reynolds, Gross, and Anderson for the Plymouth Big Red. Now we'll check those keys to the game. Talk to both coaches throughout the week. Here are a couple of factors that each pointed out. Chris Sheldon knows that the Big Red loves to shoot and hit the three. He needs to rotate around, contest the threes. He wants to attack inside out, paint touches. Then they can either go to the rack or kick it out for a three. For Tim Bradford and the Plymouth Big Red, he wants to have a high-scoring game. He knows that it's going to get up in the 60s and 70s. They are prepared for that pace. And he, too, wants to contest the threes, especially by Chase Hipp. Those are your keys to the game, and we are ready for the tip-off. Dave Eigener and Dave Mack and Jim King will make the impartial calls assigned to this game by the Firelands Conference. Tip is up. It goes to the Big Red. And away we go with Friday night varsity basketball here on the OH Report. It's the Big Red against the Rough Riders. Second meeting of the year between these two foes. First touches of the night for Reynolds. Now Bays. Man-to-man for Western Reserve on the start. Here's Lex Gross for a three, and he nailed it. Lex Gross averaging 5 a night, 28% three-point shooter. He gets Plymouth off to a great start here on senior night, 3-0, and Chase Hipp brings it forward for the Rough Riders. Tobias creates his own shot, little fadeaway from the elbow, nothing but net. Tobias with his first bucket, and it's 3-2. Both teams successful on their first possession. Bays handling the ball for Plymouth, 14-7 on the year. He gets it right back in a corner pocket three. Goes up and off the basket support and out of bounds. Team rebound for the Rough Riders. Plymouth averaging 62 points a game, 41% shooting. Western Reserve, 58 points a game. So both of these teams fairly similar offensive outputs throughout the long season. It's the finale for both teams. There's a turnover. Western Reserve turns it over. Big Red comes left to right as we view the court. Just getting warmed up here first quarter. Bays keeps the dribble alive. Hands it off to Reynolds. Now Gross. Backing in, Isaiah Reynolds dumps it down low, is looking for Anderson, and it's off his fingertips and out of bounds. That is the first turnover for the Big Red. They average 14. Something they will have to limit tonight against this scrappy Rough Riders team. Bounce pass into the post, and Hayden Keith muscles it up and draws a foul. Pretty good entry pass. They'll get Anderson on the foul. So again, all four seniors starting for Plymouth. We'll see how long Tim Bradford keeps this particular lineup on the court. Shot up and good for Keith. He's a 58% foul shooter on the year. He had 5 points in their loss against Edison on Saturday. Second shot perfect by Keith. 4-3. 4 straight points by the Rough Riders. They get it down low looking for Gross off his fingertips. Rough Riders will take over. See that pass go right down the middle and out of bounds. Not much real estate past each basket to the padded walls. So it is a cozy gymnasium and a great crowd on hand here for senior night. Driving Tobias. Dumps it down low. It's Hayden Keith. Picked up the loose ball. Give Tobias the assist. And Keith has 4 points. And it's 6-3. Western Reserve driving inside. That would put up and in by Burrer. 6-5. Rough Riders get fouled there. I believe that was Reynolds on the personal. That's his first, team's first. A 6-5 ball game. 5:36 to go here in the opening quarter. Hipp triggers the inbounds play and a nice pass. A bounce pass put up and in by Tyler Wood. That's his first 2. 8-5 Western Reserve. Big collision underneath. Whistle stops play. And this time they will get Isaiah Reynolds No, Posh guilty of the foul there, so it goes against Western. That's his first. Team foul number 1. Driving layup up and good. Isaiah Reynolds makes it an 8-7 ball game. Team's just getting warmed up here. This is Tobias, terminated the dribble. Hipp throws it out of bounds. Went flying into the lane, was looking for a kick out to Wood. It turns into a turnover, the second of the game for Western Reserve. They've lost 3 of their last 4. Committed a lot of fouls in that game against Edison. Chris Sheldon hoping to cut down on that number of guys getting to the foul line. That went off the mark, and the rebound for Tyler Wood, his first board. Western Reserve on the attack. Jumper on the way. Got it. 3-ball. Hayden Tobias. He has 5 points. Makes it an 11-7 Western Reserve lead. Their largest of 4 points. Jumper left side. Well short by Keegan Beverly in the game. Chase Hipp kicks it out. Posh driving. Keith trailing, misses the corner 3, and Lex Gross is down with the rebound. And it's stolen away in the backcourt. Turnover, jumper, they can't cash in. Offensive rebound for Tobias. 3 Plymouth turnovers, 4 minutes, halfway through the first quarter. That's Hipp, beautiful left-hand layup, his first 2. So they cash in on the turnover, and it's 13-7. 6-point Western Reserve lead here early. Here's Burrer. He'll fire long 3, missed it short. Rebound to Keith. Long up-court pass. Beautiful spin move under the hoop. And the shot knocked down by Hayden Tobias. He has 7 points. A rebound and feed up court for Hayden Keith. Give him the assist. That makes it 15-7, and it forces Tim Bradford into a timeout. A shot there on the fadeaway by Tobias. And then the 3-ball knocked down just a little bit deeper there. So he has 7 points. And there's that nice shift from left to right and knocked it down off the glass. Looks like Kanan Kilgore has checked in, as well as Sean Winfield for the Plymouth Big Red. Keegan Beverly stays in, so they get some of their regular rotation players out on the court. Burrer is still in. He has 2 points early, and it's a 15-7 lead. Sean Winfield averaging 8 points a game, gives it up to Burrer. Kilgore, jumper Beverly in and out, and the rebound to junior Tyler Cooper in off the bench, his first rebound. Chase Hipp guarded by Beverly. Kicks it out, and a traveling violation against Evan Goodwin. So a lot of subs here. We'll reset the lineups as we get a chance. I see Cooper Rowe is in for Western Reserve. He's a sharpshooter, scored 15 against Edison. There's number 10 in blue. He's guarding Winfield. Reynolds driving to the hoop, draws the foul. I think he'll get fouled by Cooper. We'll double check. And it is against the junior. Tyler Cooper, 6'4". Will send Reynolds to the foul line with 2 points on the night. 15-7. That one rattles out. Isaiah Reynolds, a 73% foul shooter on the year. .259 to go, first quarter. Free throws brought to you by Avita Home Health and Hospice Care. That one good. So Reynolds with 3. It breaks up a 7-0 run for Western Reserve. It's 15-8. 7-point lead, and the Rough Riders have the ball here on the road. They had a 10-point win against Plymouth. earlier this month. Jumper Hipp. Weak side rebound grabbed by Kilgore. Chance here to pull a little closer. Winfield brings it straight ahead. That's Jarrett Burrer stripped away, and a whistle and a foul. This time they will get Cooper Rowe trying to help out defensively. That will be a shooting foul as we see it again. Let's see Cooper Rowe right there. Got a lot of ball, but maybe some arm. There's the Division 7 District Player of the Year, Jarrett Burrer, coming back from an ankle injury, missed 2 games. And then, according to Tim Bradford, just not 100% in about 4 others. And of those games, they lost 5. He misses both. Rebound still up for grabs. It's picked up by Kilgore, an offensive rebound. Winfield, he'll pull up for 3. Bingo. Timely 3 by Sean Winfield. It's 15-11. The lead is 4 for Western Reserve. Cooper Rowe comes off a screen and had it poked away from behind by Jarrett Burrer, and it will stay Western Reserve ball. There's the 3 by Winfield. Shot that one with confidence and knocked it down. Cooper to Rowe. That's Hipp. Catch and shoot. Bingo. Chase Hipp, his first 3, he has 5 points. It's an 18-11 Western Reserve lead. Jumper on the way. It's off the mark, set up there by Mason Stein. Did not strike iron, went out of bounds to Western Reserve. Mason Stein, a 6-foot sophomore, averaging 2.5 points a game. Chase Hipp will handle the ball. He just hit a 3. And he'll drive right in. A big collision and a charging foul called against Chase Hipp. Well, you can see that coming a mile away. And I think Kilgore might have hit his head falling backwards. Tim Bradford is out there to check things out. We've got the replay right here, courtesy of our producer, Adam Thompson. Pretty easy call there. So Hipp picks up the foul. That'll be a turnover, the 4th of the game against Western Reserve. Kilgore in a seated position right now, the 6-foot junior. He took quite a spill. Being helped up. Might have gotten the knee to the head when Hipp followed him to the deck. So they'll take a look at Kilgore. So Gross is back in with Winfield, Burr, Reynolds, and Stein. And this is your Plymouth 5. A little full court pressure being shown here by Western Reserve. Winfield beats it with a sprint. 1:30 to go, first quarter. Isaiah Reynolds backing down on Hipp. Gross, Stein, and now Winfield, right wing, and he rattles it home for 3. Winfield has 6 points on a couple of 3 balls. And Plymouth staying close, 18-14. Western Reserve by 4. Just over a minute to go here in the first. They dump it down low. Hayden Keith on a back cut, lays it home. He has 6. 20-14, half a dozen. The advantage for the Rough Riders. Lex Gross scheduled to play baseball at Terra State. Burrer is going to be called on a travel. He was lobbying that he just came to a jump stop, and he might have a beep there, but goes down as a turnover. 4 for Plymouth. Stein is out. Keegan Beverly is back in. Western Reserve ball with 40 seconds to go. Chris Sheldon pacing the sideline for Western Reserve in his 18th year. Part of that great Sheldon basketball coaching tree. His brother Dave having a phenomenal year at Colonel Crawford. Another shot missed that time by Tobias. He hit one of those earlier. Now a tie up underneath. Some voracious clutching of the ball. I think it's a jump ball, and it does favor Western Reserve here with 18 seconds left. First quarter, 20-14. Western Reserve with the lead and the ball. They'll dump it in to Tobias. Goodwin, and out to Rowe. And as we mentioned, he is an adept three-point shooter. Strips that one through for his first bucket, and it's 23-14. 9-point lead, largest of the game for Western Reserve. That one rattles out, and that'll take us to the end of the first quarter. So a strong first period for the visiting Rough Riders. They are up on Plymouth in Firelands action, 23-14. We'll get second quarter play-by-play going when we come right back. It's Firelands Conference action here on the OH Report.
Okay, we got t-shirts. Anybody want t-shirts?
At Mechanics Bank, we're more than your local bank. We're your neighbors, your fans, and proud supporters of our local schools. From touchdowns to goals, classrooms to communities, we're here for you. Because at Mechanics Bank, our home field advantage is supporting you.
Well, on we go to the second quarter. They strategized, and now we play on here. 23-14, Western Reserve. It is Plymouth ball on the restart. We thank you for joining us this evening for high school basketball coverage on the OH Report. Winfield draws a crowd down low. He'll send it back out front. This is Jackson Bays. Kilgore back in. Glad to see that. He had a nasty spill taking a charge in the first quarter. Winfield forces it up short. And he got his own miss. Puts it up no, and the rebound to Hayden Keith. And then in the backcourt, he is fouled. So a hustle rebound there for Winfield. Well, they got a foul called. I didn't see them flash it up on the board. Somebody picked up their first foul. Did not catch the player. 23-14. Full court pressure here by Plymouth. That was against Kilgore, his first. Jumper off the mark. Winfield another rebound. It's his second. He's got 6 points coming off the bench tonight on senior night. Long three by Bays. Perfect. Jackson Bays knocks down the three ball. They needed that one. And a 30-second timeout taken by Chris Sheldon. 23-17. 6-point lead. Monroeville trailing South Central, as you see there. Late second quarter, now 28-21. The Eagles need a win to seal up the conference title. A South Central upset and a Plymouth win here could create a first-place tie atop the Firelands. So a long way to go in both games, but good start there for South Central on the road. Similar, Western Reserve. They are red hot so far, 23-17. They're being led by the 7 points of Hayden Tobias, 6 for Hayden Keith. More full court pressure by Plymouth. We'll see if it pays dividends. Hipp breaks it on the dribble and goes right to the rim and gets fouled. Foul goes against Isaiah Reynolds. That'll be number 2 on Isaiah. And Chase Hipp back to the line. He has 5 points in the ball game. Hipp fires, and it is good. One more coming. He has half a dozen. Second team all-district. 70% foul shooter. Hipp does a little bit of everything. 24-17, trying to make it 25. And that one rattles home. 8-point lead. They've led by as much as 9. Winfield keeps the dribble alive, guarded by Hipp. Comes off a screen. It's Bays. Back to Winfield, looking for an opening. Bays comes and helps out, guarded by Cooper Rowe. Patient possession here for Plymouth. Away from the ball, a whistle and a foul. Some action going on inside. They got Cooper Rowe on the foul. His second team foul, number 1. See Caleb Posh come in. I think he'll replace Rowe. They'll inbound to Gross, back to Winfield. Jump pass, looking for Burrer down the lane, picked off. Western Reserve gets it to Hipp, always a good idea. He scores on the fast break, 5 turnovers against Plymouth. Hipp now has 9 points, and it's the largest lead for Western Reserve at 27-17, 10-point advantage. Jumper on the way, Burrer misses, but Gross puts it up on the offensive rebound, missed the bunny, and it was tipped back out to Jarrett Burrer. And then he gets fouled. We're going to see it again right here, the whole sequence. You see the air ball here. Gross had the rebound, put it back up and missed it. And then Burrer got fouled. That's going to go against Caleb Posh. Non-shooting foul. Baseline inbound under the hoop. Dangerous handoff to Burrer, and then he throws it off Posh. But I believe Burrer was out of bounds already. Yep, stepped out with his left foot. Saw that on our replay. Replay is brought to you by LiUNA, Local 1216. Appreciate their great sponsorship of our television coverage this evening. 6 turnovers against Plymouth. Second quarter action. That's Hipp. Catch and shoot, top of the key, left it a little bit short. Winfield on a run out, taps it. Burrer with the layup. Give Winfield the assist. Burrer picks up his 4th point. 27-19. They advance it past the press. And off the hands of Hayden Keith. 5 turnovers against Western Reserve. Rough Riders are 10-9, 8-5 in the conference. Missing on the layup attempt. High percentage shot would not go down. Chase Hipp kicks it into the corner. That one not there for Tobias, and the high rebound again hits one of those support straps. And it's a team rebound for the homestanding Big Red. Oh, we appreciate the great hospitality here. Josh Collum, the AD, and his team. Glad to be here at Plymouth for the first time. Gross misfires on the 3, and Hipp comes out of there. They find Tobias at the other end. So he got out ahead of the field. They hit him with a pass. He has 9 points. Back to a 10-point Western Reserve lead. Into the post it goes. Isaiah Reynolds got fouled. I don't think Chris Sheldon agreed with that call. They got Tyler Wood, the senior, on the reach-in. So that previous layup by Tobias, senior, he really runs the court well. He's averaging 11 points a game and already has 9. They'll throw it into the front court to Bays. Lex Gross driving, throws it up over Keith, missed it. Got his own miss. Gross with his 3rd rebound. Underneath, it's Keegan Beverly. A couple of pump fakes. And then finally drew the foul. Saw that loose ball picked up by Beverly. They got Keith on the foul. His first, team foul number 4 already. So 4:30 to go in the second quarter. Another foul, and that puts Plymouth in a pretty favorable position. They would have a double bonus the rest of the half. Bays. Beverly kicks it out. Winfield's been hot. Missed that one. Hayden Keith has the rebound, and then I think a foul. No, a jump ball call. So no foul, but I think Western Reserve will take over. Let's see that one again. There's a very quick whistle there on the tie-up. Western Reserve ball. They lead it by 10, trying to extend it. Goodwin, 3 ball, yes. Left wing, Evan Goodwin, his first basket. He scored 6 against Edison on Saturday, and that forces Tim Bradford into a timeout. 32-19, your score. The Western Reserve Rough Riders have come out with a spirited effort so far. They have had 5 different players score. Take a look at that last 3 ball. Well, that was the previous one there, but they have been hitting it from all over the court. Hipp with a 3. He's off to a good start with 9. Well, they have been deadly from the perimeter. And here's the latest by Evan Goodwin. Bam. A good start for the Rough Riders, looking to finish strong. They will be a number 8 seed, and they have a tall task ahead of them in the sectional, with Genoa Area, the number 1 seed, being their first round opponent. Driving Winfield got hammered from behind. He's got 2 shots coming up. And that'll be Hayden Keith's second foul. So Tyler Cooper is off the bench. He's going to come in. That is team foul number 5. So a lot of fouls here in the second quarter. We're still just under 4 minutes to go. Winfield got it. So he has 7. 32-20. Winfield is a 58.5% foul shooter, averaging 8 points and 5 rebounds. There is the shot. Banked it in. 8 for Winfield. They all count. And it's 32-21. Chase Hipp and his teammate Tyler Wood into the post, and a 3-second call against Tyler Cooper. You don't see those very often. Usually it's more of a 6-second call. They got Cooper pretty quickly there, I guess after 3 seconds. Jumper on the way, Burrer. Too strong. Leaping rebound, Chase Hipp. This guy fills up the stat sheet. He's picked up by Keegan Beverly. Wood back to Hipp. Takes it into a crowd, throws it up, and drew the foul. Reynolds is going to get that foul, I believe, and that'll be 3. Thought he was vertical there. We'll see it again. Hipp's going to go right down the lane. Third foul against Isaiah Reynolds. He'll come out. I believe it will be Kilgore to check back in. Hipp, perfect. And he's in double figures now with 10. 33-21, 12-point lead. Western Reserve jumped out to a lead after giving up an early 3. Hipp misses. Cooper trying to keep it alive. It's finally Kilgore. Picks up his 3rd rebound. Winfield to the rack, misses it off the glass. And the ball on the floor. Winfield had it for a moment, and then there's a foul. Talk about a lot of hand fighting down there. Foul goes against Jarrett Burrer. You want to see some more hand fighting? We've got some for you tomorrow here on the OH Report. Saturday, 1 o'clock, K-Mac Wrestling, the finals. You can see it right here on the OH Report. What channel will that be on, Adam? Main channel. All right, that's K-Mac Wrestling, Saturday. Jumper on the way, soft shot, won't go in for junior Tyler Cooper. Rebound came down to Burrer. Kilgore out to Bays for a long 3. No. Burr, the rebound, had it stripped away and stolen away. It's a run out for Chase Hipp, and he gets all kinds of contact. So Burr with a couple of boards there, but had it taken away right under the hoop. Sean Winfield guilty of the foul. It's going to send Chase Hipp. High rate of speed there. And he'll have to earn it from the foul line, but Hipp has 10 points. 33-21. They bounce the ball to the Western Reserve senior, and he missed it short. Cooper along with Wood on the lane lines for Western Reserve. Hipp makes 1 out of 2. So he has 11 points. 34-21, 13-point lead and a turnover. Now they were looking for Burrer running in the passing lane, and he's hurt. He took a shot to the face there. Might be able to catch that on the replay, but he took a shot to the eye. Well, this guy's had all kinds of bad luck there. Right there at the tail end of that. Not sure exactly what happened, but he got socked right in the eye. One more time, we'll see it. It was Tobias, I think, reaching, and then he hit the wall as well. So I don't know if he got hit by Tobias going by or if he collided with the wall, but Burrer's out. He's going to need a little bit of attention here with 2:33 to go in the first half. Turnover number 8 unofficially for Plymouth. 13-point lead. Cooper's down low and found some space, used the rim as some protection, and the reverse goes right down the hatch. That's his first 2. Pretty move there, 36-21. Western Reserve widening the gap. Winfield driving baseline, shut off. Bays with a little push right in front of the official, and that was just too easy of a call to make. Bays with the player control foul. His first foul, that's a turnover with 2 minutes. 2 minutes to go here in the first half. Western Reserve, they have built a 15-point lead. Tobias thought about a 3. Cooper. Now Hipp. A little extra step by Goodwin. That'll be a turnover. So an empty possession there for Western Reserve. Chris Sheldon is not overly happy with the way they ran that set. And the turnover at the end probably didn't help his mood. Jackson Bays for Plymouth. Bombs it into the corner and a steal, and then it's out of bounds. So a couple of turnovers there. Western Reserve took over, but then lost it right over the boundary line. Well, they've got the pep band here at Plymouth this evening. Great atmosphere, but the big crowd here for Plymouth, a little shell-shocked right now. 36-21. There's a near steal by Hipp. He went down hard. He's back up and appears to be okay. Plymouth preserves the possession, and a long 3 off the mark by Kilgore. Tobias pulled down the rebound, and up court they turn it over looking for Chase Hipp. Both teams a little ragged as we look at the replay here. 1:10 to go. Almost got 1 half in the books here on our Friday night presentation of high school basketball. Bays gets it over to Beverly, and now Winfield drives on Wood. Kilgore. Gross, the lefty. This is the shot. Kilgore the rebound, and then he's fouled. Kanan Kilgore, the junior, he's been working hard. 4 rebounds. That'll be 2 shots. They got Wood on the foul, so he has 2. Posh has 2. Rowe 2. They have 4 players that have picked up 2 fouls on the Western Reserve side. And here's Kilgore looking for his first points of the night. He's 50% foul shooter. He has 1 more coming. Free throws brought to you by Avita. Second one good. Kilgore in the scoring column. 36-22. Plymouth needs a stop here. Hipp near the center circle. Guarded by Keegan Beverly. Hipp directing some traffic. Feigning a double team on him. He gives it to Tobias. And Hipp will bring it back out. Still 20 seconds to go. Western Reserve happy to hold it for the last shot. They have a 14-point lead. They've led by as much as 15. Hipp comes out of the corner. 6 seconds to go. Spin move in the lane. Tobias, corner three, short. The rebound to Beverly, and that will take us to the end of the first half. Beverly with his first rebound. And the Western Reserve Rough Riders leading it by a score of 36-22 as the teams retire to the dressing rooms. Western Reserve won that second quarter 13-8. So a very nice performance here in the first half by the visiting Rough Riders, a 10-win ball club trying to knock off Plymouth for the second time this year. We are at the half. More to come from Plymouth High School. In just a moment, you're watching high school basketball Friday night Firelands action here on the OH Report.
T-shirts. Anybody want T-shirts?
At Mechanics Bank, we're more than your local bank. We're your neighbors, your fans, and proud supporters of our local schools. From touchdowns to goals, classrooms to communities, we're here for you. Because at Mechanics Bank, our home field advantage is supporting you.
Your future starts here at Pioneer Career and Technology Center. At Pioneer, you'll gain real-world skills, hands-on training, and college credits, all while preparing for the jobs of tomorrow. Pioneer, preparing today's students for tomorrow's opportunities. Discover your future at Pioneer.
Local sports deserve to be done right. We're built for the communities that support the game. This isn't about one season. Every season matters because every game tells a story. And those stories don't stop at the final buzzer. We're here for every moment, big or small. Watch anytime, anywhere on your schedule. And it's always free to watch. This is the future of local sports. This is the OH Report.
Welcome back, guys. Welcome back. I'm Ben Trimmer and
I'm Noah Hammonds.
You guys want to see some highlights from the first half?
yes, sir. Let's see some highlights from the first half.
All the scoring plays in the first half, so you guys can comment what you think appropriately.
Lex Gross with the 3, of course.
Yeah, Western Reserve's been on all night. Just haven't really been missing.
Isaiah Reynolds with the bucket.
Yeah, Western's been getting to the basket all night.
What do they need to keep them out of the basket? What do you think they got to do to keep them out of the paint?
I think they should switch into like a 2-3 to try to get inside more and try to defend the inside.
Stop.
'Cause they're not
Stop
hitting
Chase Hipp. Stop Chase Hipp.
I mean, you got to be a little physical, but how would you guys stop? Coach Bradford, he's out for the night. You guys do. What's the game plan to stop him?
What's
I'd
the
ball
game
up.
plan to stop then? I mean, I am like a coach. In 2K, I coach. But I would say put Jarrett on him for the rest of the game. Yeah.
Man up.
Jarrett, yep, one-on-one, Jarrett and Chase.
Yeah.
Now, what is this zone though? Like a hybrid man up on him?
Yeah, I'd have Jarrett
Yeah.
probably man up on him and still do a 2-3. Maybe like a 1-3 and then Jarrett have stand on him.
Do you think they need to play physical in the second half to get to the
Oh,
free
yeah.
Yeah.
throw line?
Yeah. We
They've
are
been-
a second-half team as well.
They've been fouling all night and we've been fouling all night. It's been a rough game, really physical.
We're going to get it done, though.
You want to give any shout-outs? We're going to get Jeremy to bring this over here. We want to thank you, but if you want to give some shout-outs before we head out.
Shout out my mom, and shout out Jarrett Burrer and Deshaun Winfield.
Shout out Mr. Klein, I know you're watching this. And Jarrett Burr, he's been scoring all night. And Bentley Thornsberry, he's been my partner in crime.
You want to tell everybody we'll be back with the stats after a break?
Yeah, we'll be back with the stats after a break.
Hey, we got t-shirts. Anybody want t-shirts?
At Mechanics Bank, we're more than your local bank. We're your neighbors, your fans, and proud supporters of our local schools. From touchdowns to goals, classrooms to communities, we're here for you. Because at Mechanics Bank, our home field advantage is supporting you.
to our halftime show, which is quickly expiring. You see the boys basketball last district championship was 2015. Tim Baffert really feels this is a team that could compete and get to the regional level. They have scuffled tonight, down by 14 here against the Western Reserve Rough Riders, but we welcome you back here. We thank our great student ESPN aspiring broadcasters for stopping by on our halftime show. Adam Thompson, a great job. Made those kids' night. And so we're back underway here. Plymouth ball, and they need buckets. They have the ball on the restart. This is Jackson Bays. We'll get you some stats later on, as well as some individual scoring numbers when we get a chance. This is a jumper by Bays. Left corner won't go. And the rebound grab by Keegan Beverly, and he puts it back up and in. Beverly's first two. Good start. 36-24. First possession, Caleb Pouch has it for Western Reserve. Looks like Plymouth will stay in the man-to-man. First touch for Hayden Keith, who had 6 points in the first half. They were led by the 11 of Chase Hipp. Jarrett Burrer, 4. But he is back in after getting poked in the eye or hitting his eye late in that second quarter. 12-point lead. Posh kicks it out. That's Tobias. He had 9. Let's spread the floor here. Tyler Wood playing catch with Tobias. So now it's Posh. So we go to the four corners here early, third quarter. Wood wide open, did not trigger the long three. And now he'll drive in on Isaiah Reynolds, and he scores. So Wood with 4. 38-24, Western Reserve. Reynolds jump pass to Bays. Into the post. Beverly falling down, ends up traveling with it. Tim Baffert and company, they just put their hands over their eyes on that play. Costly turnover, 6:13 to go, third quarter. David Wilson here courtside. Adam Thompson, our producer. Jeremy Peoples on camera work. We thank all of you for joining us here on the OH Report. Emanating to you from Plymouth this evening. A reach in on Burrer there. That'll be his second foul, first of the team this quarter. It's the regular season finale all around the area. And we will have tourney time starting next week. Girls tourney already underway. Here's Chase Hipp. Crossover dribble, lost it off the dribble, but picked up by Tobias, and he shoots but misses from close range. Isaiah Reynolds down with a rebound. Sean Winfield terminates the dribble, gets it over to Beverly. Tried to bounce it to Burr, and it's stolen away. Turnover number 12, and it's a run out for Tobias, and he lays it up and fills it up. He has 11. 40-24, largest lead, 16. Western Reserve coming in here making a statement. Jackson Bays to Keegan Beverly. Winfield. Great defense being played here by Western Reserve, and there's a poke away by Hayden Keith. It's a steal. Wood back to Keith. Off the glass, rolls off the front rim. And then Wood grabs the rebound and gets fouled. 5:03 to go here. You see the advancement of the ball. Very well done. Missed the bunny, but Keith there with an offensive, make it Wood there with an offensive rebound. They called the foul on Burrer. That is his third. So that is now a factor that Tim Baffert will have to balance and keep in mind. The star player in foul trouble and limited so far to just 4 points. Tim Baffert is asking for a timeout before that inbounds. So that will be Tim's third timeout. 5:01 on the clock here, third quarter. You see your score there, 40-24. Let's look in on that Monroeville and South Central game. It couldn't be any tighter. Third quarter there, final seconds. 43-43. That game being covered on the OH Report. Channel 6, right, Adam? So that game is ongoing and getting closer to the all-important fourth quarter. And South Central trying to pull an upset. But right now, Plymouth not taking advantage of that possibility. They are down 16 here on their home floor. They are 6-4 here on home court. They were 8-3 in road games. But Plymouth, again, they were really thrown a curveball when Burrer went down with that ankle injury. He has fought back. He tried to play through it. And during the turmoil of that injury, scored his 1,000th point in his career. So he's a battler. But has not been 100% since that injury happened. 5:01 to go. Hipp for three, top of the key, missed it. Another rebound for Tyler Wood. Tobias follows with a three. Not there. Hipp grabs the board. So 3 chances now. Bounce pass inside to Tobias. Spin move, got to the rim, missed it short. And then on the back foul, they might get Tobias going after his own miss. Tobias with a nice spin move here. Look at that. But just missed it off the front rim. 16-point deficit as Plymouth brings the ball forward, moving right to left, and a cut on the baseline. Burrer knocks down the shot, draws the foul. It's a 3-point opportunity. Beautiful cut on the baseline. He got fouled by Tyler Wood, his 3rd personal. 40-26, trying to complete the 3-point play. He missed it short. Hipp skies for the rebound. So Burrer now with 6 points. It's a 14-point lead for Western Reserve. Spin move, Wood with the left hand, sinks the shot. Good work in the lane. Tyler Wood with 6. That's above his season average, and it's back to a 16-point lead. 3-ball, Kilgore missed everything. There you see the previous bucket by Tyler Wood. And all of our replays tonight by LiUNA, Local 1216. Winfield trying to jump the route, gets the foul. That'll be his 2nd. Fouls mounting now for Plymouth. Just under 4 to go here, 3rd quarter. That's their 3rd. Tyler Wood into Caleb Posh. Western Reserve. They'll be a number 8 seed in their sectional. They are in D5. Driving. And Tobias got fouled. He'll go to the line 2 shots. So that's team foul number 4. Bayes guilty of the foul, his 2nd. Western Reserve, one of the smaller enrollments in D5. I was talking to Chris Sheldon earlier about the apportionment and the divisional assignments that happens on 2-year cycles. And he said when they had the last divisional assignments till now, they have lost about 30 students in their enrollment. Shot good by Tobias. So he has 12. It's 1 out of 2, 43-26. Jumper on the way, Kilgore missed it wide. Hipp another rebound. He's off to the races. He goes up against Kilgore, draws the foul, misses the shot. Kilgore's 2nd foul, Hipp going to the line. 43-26, it's up to a 17-point lead. Could grow if Hipp knocks down shots. So all that to say, they're competing in D5 in one of the smaller schools in that division. And once the new assignments are made and the cycle goes through again, they'll probably drop down to Division 6. Plymouth, of course, in D7. Hipp missed the second. They get the offensive rebound. Jumper on the way. That rattles home for Tobias. He has 15 points as he knocks down the three ball. 47-26. Reynolds for three. It won't go. And the rebound to Hayden Keith. Tobias got loose underneath. Misses the shot. Rebound down to Winfield. Make it Gross. Well, Gross had the rebound. Long pass up court to Burrer, and he got fouled. He'll go to the line. So you see that whole sequence here. The missed layup. Gross kept the ball under duress. Burrer got fouled down court by Chase Hipp. You see it right there on the contact. 2:54 to go third quarter, and the shot missed by Jarrett Burrer. You got Rowe, Goodwin, and Cooper coming in for Western Reserve. Wholesale substitutions. Boy, what a timely three by Tobias to make it a 21-point lead. Second shot good by Jarrett Burrer. He has 7. 47-27. Western Reserve's Evan Goodwin fouled. Tight defense there, but foul called against Reynolds. That'll be number 4 on Isaiah Reynolds. Now, senior night has just not gone according to plan for Plymouth. They've been cold from the floor. Western Reserve has knocked down some threes. Tobias, Hipp, they've been very active, 15 and 12 respectively. And this is Evan Goodwin. He has 3 on the night. He had a 3 in the first half, and he's up to 4 points. So Reynolds will come out. Keegan Beverly comes in for Plymouth. And rattles in. Goodwin with 5. 49-27, largest lead of the game, 22 points. And a kick ball by Hipp. Dave Iinger, Dave Mack, Jim King are officiating through this evening. They've done a nice job. Winfield will step into a 3. Whammo. Sean Winfield with a 3 ball, his first points of the second half, and he now has 11 in the ball game. 49-30. They need defensive stops here. Lob pass down low. Keith, he's fouled. Lex Gross guilty of the foul. 50-30. 80 combined points, but Plymouth does not like the way it's been divided. Turnover there, 14 on the Big Red. Chris Sheldon calling out the set he wants. Hipp will hold the ball. Handon calling out the set he wants. Hipp will hold the ball, handle it. Guarded right now by Mason Stein, who's back in for Plymouth. That's Hipp. Lightning quick through the lane. Hipp lays it home. He has 14 points. Pretty move. 52-30. Corner 3, Stein out there and skying for that board and ripping it down. Hayden Keith. Keith unofficially 4 boards. Hipp comes off a screen and he will launch, and he got fouled. 3 shots coming up for Chase Hipp. They got him going up. That's Mason Stein guilty of the foul. South Central trying to deal the Monroeville Eagles an upset. 4:20 to go in that game. We covered on OH Report. Hipp misfires. Well, it's a great basketball coming up. I believe Trevor Putt's going to check in for the first time. He'll come in as Hipp makes the second. Lex Gross out. And putt coming in. Trevor is a 6'1 sophomore who's seen very limited varsity action. Hipp misses 2 out of the 3. Burrer taps the ball out. And it's going to stay Western Reserve ball. 53-30 now. Baseline right, inbound under the hoop for Chase Hipp. Nice catch by Cooper Rowe. We've got the low camera angle for you tonight. You're right in the action. Beautiful pass, Hayden Keith to a cutting Tyler Cooper, and the junior lays it in. He has 4. Give Hayden Keith the assist. I'm going to circle that one. Nice pass. 55-30, 6-0 run here for Western Reserve with less than a minute to go in the third quarter. Bays lost it off the dribble, and it careens over to the corner and out of bounds. Beautiful pass on our LiUNA local 12-16 replay. Boy, the Western Reserve Rough Riders, they have played a smart game. I do not have them for a turnover in this third quarter. They had 9 at halftime. 30 seconds to go before the end of the third. Stein on Hipp. And a reach-in foul. They got Stein. That'll be his second foul. If you're guarding Chase Hipp, do we dare say it's a hip check? 23 seconds. I was just saying if you were paying attention, Adam. We need the rim shot and the symbol right there.
My symbol was moved.
Chase Hipp back to the line. He has 15 on the night. He's had a very nice game. And he's up to 16. Lead ballooning out now to 56-30. Our first trip to Plymouth, they might not ask us back. Okay, second, all right. 17 for Hipp. Makes them both 57-30. Stein thought about the 3. Now it's putt. Bounce pass to Burrer on the baseline. Double team quickly, and they called a foul with 7 seconds left. They got Cooper. That's his second. Baseline inbound, non-shooting foul. So they have just about 8 seconds left. Jackson Bays lobs it in and throws it away. It's Cooper Rowe. He's got time to operate. Hipp fills the passing lane, misses the bunny, and the rebound pulled down by Stein, and he got fouled. 1.3 seconds. They got Cooper on the foul. That's his 3rd and the team's 5th. And that means 2 free throws for Mason Stein. So it's the third quarter that will not end. Stein to the line. 2 for 2 on the year. So he gets a couple of foul shots here in the regular season finale. He misses that one long. One more for the sophomore. He's averaged 2.5 points, 1 rebound per game. Shot good. So he is in the scoring column. 57-31. Hipp fumbles with it. The ball stolen away and shot by Beverly, but it did not go in. Not sure it would have counted had it gone in. It's 57-31. Western Reserve cruising here as we are through 3. The all-important fourth quarter is coming up. It is senior night here at Plymouth. We'll be right back on the OH Report.
Your future starts here at Pioneer Career and Technology Center. Get real-world skills, college credits, and career-ready training. Discover your future at Pioneer.
Fourth quarter here at Plymouth High School. Great to be here. We thank Josh Collum and his staff for hosting the OH Report. And great to work with you guys tonight. Adam Thompson, our producer, and Jeremy Peoples on camera. Bringing you all the sights and sounds of high school basketball. Regular season finale, and it's been a nice night for Western Reserve. They turn it over there. Looking for a little back cut there on the baseline for Tyler Cooper, and Cooper Rowe threw it behind him. 57-31, 26-point lead for Western Reserve. A very favorable position here for the Rough Riders in the final 8 minutes. Burrer will get called on a carry. Tight defense there. Burrer's been frustrated this evening. He scored 4 in the first half. He has 2 free throws without a field goal here in the second. 7.5 minutes to go. 57-31. I don't think anyone expected this. Tyler Cooper drives. He's got some moves underneath, and he showed us one right there. Tyler Cooper, 6 points. 59-31. That one rattles out. Rebound, Cooper Rowe, his first board. Tobias lowered his shoulder. They caught him. That'll be his first. Turnover on the player control foul. 6:57. See, Grant Anderson's going to check back in, the senior. He started the game here on senior night. He'll replace Keegan Beverly. I see Lex Gross coming in, and Winfield is out. I think Tim Bradford's going to probably start using some of his reserves. Couldn't be any closer at Monroeville. 56 apiece. But it looks like now, even if Monroeville falls in that game, they will still claim the conference title. Because Plymouth in danger of suffering their 5th loss. 6:49 on the clock, fourth quarter. A long way to come back. They get it into Isaiah Reynolds, and he got stripped of the ball. The Western Reserve players thought it was a clean block. They got Evan Goodwin on the foul. Boy, that move by Tyler Cooper a few minutes ago, that's probably one of the more sensational plays we've seen tonight. Shot up and good by Isaiah Reynolds. He has 4 points. 59-32. The shot, no. Rebound, Tyler Wood. Western Reserve with the task ahead. There's Cooper again, left-hand layup, no good. And it's out of bounds off of Anderson. Western Reserve will keep it. Western Reserve with that tall task ahead going against Genoa area. They're a #1 seed. That'll be next Friday. See Chris Sheldon right there directing traffic. And you got that 8 versus 1 ahead, but playing this well. And there's a nice finish by Tobias. He got fouled. Count the bucket. He was fouled by Jackson Bays. Everything going right for Western Reserve. 61-32, 3-point opportunity. But to finish the thought, you play this well in your season finale. It gives you a little bit of momentum, some positive energy going into that tourney game on the road. Tobias with 18 points as he finishes the 3-point play. 30-point lead. Isaiah Reynolds spinning around. There's Anderson at the top. Jackson Bays, Lex Gross. Still in your shirt, man-to-man defense by Western Reserve. They get it to Burrer driving toward the bucket, but he was fouled out front. They got Tobias on the foul. That's his second. Now you have that for 3 on Hayden. Team foul number 4. Lobbing it in and throwing it away. Turnover. Posh. Lob pass. Rowe off the glass and in. Cooper Rowe 5 points. Give Posh the assist there. Nicely done. Throw it down low. Anderson scores. Grant Anderson knocks down the shot here on senior night to a 64-34 30-point lead. Western Reserve a quick 5-0 run from potentially initiating a running clock here. They got Anderson on the foul there out front. His second and team foul number 2. There's Grant Anderson. I don't think anyone had any inclination that we would even be considering or in a position for a running clock. Nice move underneath. Cooper had his shot blocked. That was Reynolds on the block shot. It goes out of bounds off of Western Reserve. Now Anderson taken out so he can get a hand from the crowd after he got into the scoring column. Lex Gross back in. Burr is still on. Bays lobs it for Gross. He'll hoist a 3. Rebound comes off to Reynolds. Lobbing it down low. Couldn't quite see who was posting up down there. I think it was Trevor Putt. They got Cooper on his 4th foul. The junior is a little bit foul prone. Keith's going to come in. I think Cooper will leave after the first foul shot by Trevor Putt. A timeout. All right, so Monroeville going to the line. You say less than a second left there, Adam? Looks like 10 seconds to go, 4th quarter, and they've got foul shots coming up. That one is coming right down to the wire, Channel 6 on OH Report. Trevor Putt at the line. And he got that one to go. One out of 2. Putt in the scoring column. 64-35. Aiden Keith with the ball. They'll spread it out again here. Take up some time off the clock. More subs will be coming in at the next whistle. And there's a layup by Hayden Keith. 9 for the senior. He's played a very solid game. 66-35. Keith might get some consideration for our player of the game. Putt puts it up, missed it, and grabbed his own miss, and then got fouled. We've got some worthy contenders for our MVP of the game. We'll talk it over. That'll be coming up on our post-game show. 4:14 on the clock. Shot no good. Putt 1 out of 2 a moment ago. All right, so Jarrett Tackett is in. Reynolds and Gross leave to applause. Let's see, Evan King is in for Plymouth. Shot up and hangs up on the top of the glass, would not fall in. 66-35. Jumper on the way, 3 ball not there. That was a good one. Defensive rebound for Mr. Tackett. Burrer stays on. District Player of the Year. He's had a tough night. Shot no good by Tackett. Offensive rebound though, and then a steal. Turnover Plymouth. Cooper Rowe takes it away. We have 3:43 to go. 31-point lead for Western Reserve. Regular season finale for both teams. This is Kellen Baylog in the game for Western Reserve, number 34. And he's got it out front in the purple sneakers. 3:22 and counting. Western Reserve taking a little air out of the ball here. They've had a phenomenal night. That's good when driving and getting fouled, so he earns a trip to the foul line. Let's see, we've got Trevor Putt guilty of the foul. And thank all of you for joining us tonight following high school basketball. We've got a number of games going on, many more coming up tomorrow. And then, of course, tourney time next week. Shot is good by Goodwin. He has 6. Another sub, that is Gus Suter, the sophomore. Shot no good. Cooper came down with the rebound. And then a tie-up. That'll be Plymouth basketball on the alternating possession. 3:12 to go, 67-35. Coming to you live and free tonight, courtside here at Plymouth. Tackett uses up the dribble. Gabe Cole is in as well, number 13. Trevor Putt. Top of the key, throws it away. Unsuspecting, unprepared receiver there on the front row. Unofficially, that's 20 turnovers against Plymouth. Caden Keith just left the game. Cooper Rowe drives all the way to the hoop and scores. Rowe with 7. 69-35. We also have Trey Lash in the game for Plymouth, and he just got a rebound. Lash, a freshman. He'll shoot a 3. Too strong, and the rebound to Cooper. He's off and running. Got rid of it to Baylog. We are approaching the 2-minute mark here in the fourth quarter. More subs coming in for Western Reserve shortly. A 34-point lead. Let's see, Austin Kolb has checked in. He's a junior for Western Reserve. Back cut, missed by Goodwin. Another rebound for Lash. Gabe Cole coming up the court. Western Reserve won the JV game tonight by 20, 44-24. And they're going to make it a clean sweep on this trip to Plymouth. Long jumper on the way, won't go. That's been the story of the night. Just a tough shooting night for Plymouth. Here's Lash. So Monroeville won that game by 1.
Trailed the entire game to the final second.
And that was their first lead of the night. 59-58 the final in that game. So you might want to check out the replay of that one when it's up on the OH report. Monroeville, the champs of the Firelands. They were pushed to the limit tonight by South Central. No such suspense here. Western Reserve. They beat Plymouth by 10 in the regular season. Up and no good. That's Caden Kenny, number 24. He got a rebound and got fouled, and he'll go to the line with 1:06 to go. Looks like the foul win against Lash. All right, so Caden Kenny, looks like his first varsity free throw of the year, and he knocks it down. He has a rebound and a point. 70-35. We'll have a running clock now for the final 1:03. Shot good. Kenny calmly hits both. Western Reserve cruising past Plymouth. King into the corner. Lash for three. Not there. Rebound pulled down. Cole. That one not there. And Suter. Lash will try again. Out to Cole on another rebound. Long jumper way off the mark. That was put up there by Suter. Baylog has the ball, and we are counting our way to the finish line. 22 seconds left, and the Rough Riders will be able just to dribble out the remainder of the time. Baylog out near the center court logo. The Western Reserve Rough Riders heading into the D5 sectional district on the strength of a very impressive road win. The buzzer makes it official. Your final score here at Plymouth High School, the Western Reserve Rough Riders 71, the Plymouth Big Red 35. That's the play-by-play portion of our broadcast. Please stay tuned. Our post-game show will follow immediately. That will include our interview with our MVP of the game. That is all upcoming straight ahead when we continue on the OH Report.
Okay, we got t-shirts. Anybody want t-shirts?
At Mechanics Bank, we're more than your local bank. We're your neighbors, your fans, and proud supporters of our local schools. From touchdowns to goals, classrooms to communities, we're here for you. Because at Mechanics Bank, our home field advantage is supporting you.
T-shirts. Anybody want t-shirts?
At Mechanics Bank, we're more than your local bank. We're your neighbors, your fans, and proud supporters of our local schools. From touchdowns to goals, classrooms to communities, we're here for you. Because at Mechanics Bank, our home field advantage is supporting you.
Your future starts here at Pioneer Career and Technology Center. At Pioneer, you'll gain real-world skills, hands-on training, and college credits, all while preparing for the jobs of tomorrow. Pioneer, preparing today's students for tomorrow's opportunities. Discover your future at Pioneer.
Local sports deserve to be done right. We're built for the communities that support the game. This isn't about one season. Every season matters because every game tells a story. And those stories don't stop at the final buzzer. We're here for every moment, big or small. Watch anytime, anywhere, on your schedule. And it's always free to watch. This is the future of local sports. This is the OH Report.
Welcome back to our coverage of high school basketball here on OH Report. And we will start off our post-game festivities with our MVP of the game. It's brought to you by Scout Construction of Mansfield. And there you see him backed by his teammates. That is senior guard Hayden Tobias, 18 points, 3 rebounds tonight. A big 71-35 victory over Plymouth. Hayden, we welcome you to the post-game show. Congratulations on the win. I don't think anybody would have predicted this kind of a lopsided win, but you guys came out with energy. Just talk about the start of the game. How did you get off to a good start, and what was the mindset?
We started off fast. We've had a good week of practice all week. After last week's loss, we were focused on having good practice, building days, and we came into this one confident and executed.
You guys forced some turnovers. You were clicking offensively, but a lot of that seemed to be coming from defense, causing turnovers and steals. Was that the sort of the watchword to try to create offense with your defense this week?
Well, that's usually that's usually what we do. We defense, offense. That's it. Yeah.
So you had some big threes. We'll see a couple of them here on replay, Hayden, but you were off with a couple of your teammates hitting early. How big is that, just to see a couple go down and get off to a good start?
It's huge. See it go through the rim, just get going early, and that's what we did.
Chase Hipp had a nice game tonight. Your teammate, he finished with 17, but you guys really shared the ball well. I thought Hayden Keith had a great game tonight. Just talk about some of the guys who you thought contributed.
Chase, yeah, he shoots the ball real well. He contributes, he passes the ball real well. Hayden Keith, he's big down there. He's gets all them rebounds and kicks it out. I mean, he's tremendous for us.
This was a statement win. Now, one of your biggest wins was earlier this month when you beat Plymouth by 10. That was a huge win, but now you sweep them. Monroeville, of course, finished atop the conference, but you guys were right there. Just sort of speak to where this team is mentally and physically as you head into the tournament, Hayden.
I think we're where we need to be. We got a big game next week with Genoa. They're real good. I don't think they've lost yet. We got to play one of our best games to beat them, and this tonight was a good way to get it started.
11 wins, 9 losses, where you guys finished. Some close losses as well. This team, how has it developed start to finish? Where do you think you guys have improved the most?
I think passing the ball, we pretty selfish sometimes. I mean, we pass the ball pretty well now, and our defense is really well.
You got these guys behind you. I know this. It's a long grind with all the practices, all the games, film work, weight room. What kind of fun is it to go through all that with these guys?
Oh, it's a great time. Love them. Great time.
All right, big shots tonight. What was your favorite shot?
It's probably the one down here going up and under.
Yep, the up and under was a beauty. Great job on that, Hayden. We'll wrap it up. You're on the OH Report. You can give a shout out to anybody you want. Who would it be?
Shout out my teammates.
All right, Hayden Tobias. Great job tonight. Congratulations.
Thank you.
All right, that is Hayden Tobias, the senior for the victorious Western Reserve Rough Riders. He's our MVP of the game.
At Mechanics Bank, we're more than your local bank. We're your neighbors, your fans, and proud supporters of our local schools. From touchdowns to goals, classrooms to communities, we're here for you. Because at Mechanics Bank, our home field advantage is supporting you.
Your future starts here at Pioneer Career and Technology Center. At Pioneer, you'll gain real-world skills, hands-on training, and college credits, all while preparing for the jobs of tomorrow. Pioneer, preparing today's students for tomorrow's opportunities. Discover your future at Pioneer.
Local sport?
Welcome back to our post-game show as we wrap things up here from Plymouth High School. Our post-game activities brought to you by the great folks at McDonald's of Norwalk and Willard. There you see the somewhat surprising final score, 71-35. Western Reserve raced out to a 23-14 lead after one. They held a 36-22 lead at halftime, led 57-31 after three, only gave up 4 points in the fourth quarter. They win going away 71-35. Some individual scoring numbers for Western Reserve. Our MVP of the game, Hayden Tobias, 18 points in the ball game. Chase Hipp right behind with 17. Hayden Keith had 9, as well as a couple big assists. Good defensive game for Hayden Keith as well, guarding Jarrett Burrer this evening. 7 for Cooper Rowe, 4 for Tyler Wood. Caden Kenny 2 points late. Evan Goodwin 6, and junior Tyler Cooper had 6, rounding out the scoring column for Western Reserve. For Plymouth, 2 points for Keegan Beverly. And by the way, Tim Bradford got all 15 of his players into the ball game. Obviously, with the lopsided score, he had that luxury. He got everybody off the bench and in the game in this season, regular season finale. Beverly with 2. Jarrett Burrer was marked man tonight, and Western Reserve did a great job on him defensively. 7 for Burrer tonight, the district player of the year, well below his season average. And of course, he's still battling through that ankle injury. Jackson Bass hit a 3 early. It was his only bucket of the night. Isaiah Reynolds finished with 4. Sean Winfield, 11. He was the leading scorer on the Plymouth side. Lex Gross on senior night, he had 3 points. 1 point for Trevor Putt, 1 point for Mason Stein, 1 point for Kanan Kilgore, 2 for Grant Anderson, the senior, late. So those are the scorers individually. Western Reserve improves to 11-9, and Plymouth finishes their regular season at 14-8. And again, the upcoming tournament games for Plymouth, they will play number 6 seed Mansfield St. Peter's Thursday at 6. That road 1 week from tonight. And
deserve to be done right.
that's going to wrap up our coverage from Plymouth. Again, thanks to all the folks, Josh Collum, the AD, and his staff for hosting our television coverage tonight. Put us right here courtside. Great vantage point, and we appreciate all of their cooperation. Thanks on a job well done by our producer, Adam Thompson. Great working with him, and Jeremy Peoples on the spot all night with some great camera work. David Wilson now saying goodbye from Plymouth High School. Again, your final score, it was Western Reserve 71 and Plymouth 35. Follow high school basketball all season long here on the home of high school hoops, the OH Report.